Your Shine experience begins now.
Shine. 5 illumination events. 5 Grade 1 listed churches.
This beautiful building that's ours, with its garden of bones and its heaven of stars. So let's take this moment, a moment, just one moment, to step outside time, to forget the clock, the bells chime, and just watch the church and let it shine.
By the early Middle Ages, Rothwell, or Rothwell as it's known locally, was already a town of great importance. Holy Trinity Church was built during the reign of William the Conqueror's son, Henry I. The land soon fell into the powerful de Clare family, who had strong links to the royal family, and therefore designed a very prestigious church. In 1133, Holy Trinity came into the possession of the wealthy Augustinian Abbey of Cirencester. In 1220, the abbot and monks appointed the first vicar, William de Rothwell. During the 13th century, the church almost doubled in length. Transepts were added to give a cruciform outline, and a great central tower crowned the roofline, giving Holy Trinity almost cathedral-like proportions. It is the longest church in the county, measuring 173 feet in length. The 14th century tower, although impressive today, used to have a spire, which was struck by lightning and dramatically collapsed in 1660. Some of the remains of the spire can be found covering the belfry stairs. The top of the tower has 2 windows and houses the bells. The second stage is the ringing chamber, where the bells are rung. Holy Trinity has a fine ring of 10 bells, which are regularly used. The church is built out of local Northamptonshire sandstone, which over the years has mellowed into a beautiful, rich, golden tone. One of the most unique features of Holy Trinity is the bone crypt, which can be found deep under the floor of the church. Local legends suggest that little was known about its existence until in the 18th century, a hapless gravedigger fell 12 foot into a mass of bones. The 13th century crypt contains the remains of around 1,500 individuals. It is thought that some were first buried in the graveyard and then moved, with the second burial taking place when the Jesus Hospital was built on what was thought to be an old burial ground. The crypt mainly contains skulls and thigh bones, which according to medieval superstition were all that was required for the resurrection. In 1536, Henry VIII ordered the dissolution of the monasteries, which meant Holy Trinity lost its rich patron, and very quickly a steady decline set in. In 1570, the church was described as a dovecote full of holes. Then, in 1660, the spire, struck by lightning, came crashing down, ruining the north aisle. In 1673, the fateful decision was taken to demolish the north and south transepts. In 1750, a severe earthquake shook Holy Trinity to its foundations. The damage created must have been largely unrepaired, and by 1819, it was reported that the church had fallen into such a state of dilapidation that it was unfit for public worship and was threatened with destruction. The chancel's sole function at this time was merely as a garage to house the town's primitive fire engine. Between 1900 and 1906, Holy Trinity was saved from demolition and was fully restored, costing £1,200. The church owes so much to the Victorian restoration. However, the work continues to this very day, as new discoveries take place and the community continues to enhance this elegant. The church still plays a vital part in the notorious Rothwell Fair, which is staged annually on the Monday after Trinity Sunday. The proclamation ceremony begins at 6 a.m. outside the church, where the bailiff reads the charter and then proceeds to ride on horseback, accompanied by a bodyguard of halberdiers, to 9 different sites within the town, where a public house was situated or is still situated. After the reading of the charter, a hearty cheer is given for God Save the Queen and the Lord of the Manor, followed by the national anthem. The party is then presented with drinks from the landlords. After some good-humoured horseplay, where the local youths try to disarm the halberdiers, the procession moves on to the next hostelry, where the ceremony is repeated. The event has been in existence for over 800 years and continues to celebrate this unique community and its magnificent church.
My first experience of coming into the Parish Church is simply one of wow, such an incredible, huge building, 173 feet long, the longest parish church in the county. And such a feeling of light and of space and of wonder, really. Such an incredible building in a modest-sized town, really soaring up into the heavens in worship.
The vicar at the time was Canon George Turner, and a lovely man.
Yes, I suppose it's a great inspiration to me that the first vicar here was in 1220, and so nearly 800 years of priests serving here.
He was a very jolly man, and at Easter he used to sing from the pulpit always, and my mother wouldn't miss that for anything. He sang the old rugged cross.
And therefore, that the church here is a focus for many town events. I mean, not just obviously for worship.
We have a lot of concerts in the church, orchestral, choral. We are renowned for our good acoustics.
The bells, so we've got a very good peal of bells there, which is very good. And people do come from all over to ring the bells, which is nice. I like it. I'm afraid my aunt didn't. My aunt used to hate it when the bells used to ring. But
I love it, but I'm far enough away.
On a personal note, my parents got married here in 1940.